What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Season 1, Episode 9, Proof of Oneself. So, last episode, Boruto awakened the Bakugan, if I'm saying that right. And Naruto's like, oh, you gotta go through intense training, blah, blah, we need proof, you know. And then, so they went to go see Hinata's dad, which their grandpa, to see what he could probably do is my best guess. Now, telling everybody ahead of time, apologies on this repeatedly. There's actually commercials that are going to pop up, so sorry on that, but at least whatever we've seen so far we can talk about until it comes back to the show. All I gotta say is sorry on it. The good thing though is that majority of the ads are 30 seconds. 30 seconds of that we can talk about what happened so far. Apologies. It's one of those things, yeah, you would think I could, oh, you could pay this much money not to have ads, but it's not my Hulu, it's my mom's. So obviously I can't just put my credit card or whatever on her credit card and hope that it works. No, it won't work like that. Or if it worked like that, I'd be willing to do it. If like some weird way Hulu can take half from one credit card and then take half from another. So let's say Hulu was $12 a month without ads. Take 6 off her credit card, take 6 off my credit card, then I wouldn't have an issue with it. But obviously it's not really like that. If it is, tell me in the comments. I could talk to my mom about it. But see what happens.
In this situation, I can't tell if you truly have the power of the Byakugan or not.
Damn.
Therefore, let's test it. Come on outside. I shall personally be your opponent.
What's going on? What are you planning to do, Grandpa?
If your Byakugan truly has awakened, then it will appear naturally in the midst of fighting. Even if you aren't able to manifest it.
Watching that happen,
Neither Hanabi nor I will miss its signs. In any
it probably will not happen. It's one of those things where
Are you giving up?
Oh, come on, Father. I understand that you want to show off in front of your grandson, but it'll all be for nothing if you throw your back out. And besides, I know that there's no way you'll go easy on him, which means Boruto will end up hating you.
All right, then I leave it to you.
Well, Boruto, what'll it be? The choice is up to you. Are we going to test your eye out or not?
Yes, please. Big sis Hanabi. Trust me, I'm gonna prove to everyone that this eye of mine is special, you know?
watch me get copyrighted just for that little bit. Watch. Oh, so the first thing that happens is the commercials. right after the commercials, you go, or rephrase that. Which is a repeat of what just happened. So I'm gonna keep it muted for a second, because then it goes straight to ads after the intro. Yeah, see. Okay, 1:26 seconds. Jesus Christ. Some of them, I guess, are longer than I expected. Oh, that's annoying. But at least keep it muted for a second. But yeah, I really think he's not gonna awaken it. He's gonna, what do you want to call it? Maybe feel it coming, but then it actually doesn't come. Is my best guess, but else than that, I don't think he's gonna actually be able to awaken it. And then then they'll go home and end up awakening it prior to being at the house when he's not around people. It's like the Bakugan just has a mind of its own, or it's just like, okay, I'll wake up once this person's gone. Why do commercials, by the way? We'll talk about commercials sometimes that are on here, which is weird. Just really strange. Not to be a prick, but they're just weird sometimes. Pregnancy 6 days sooner. Pregnancy thing. If I'm right what that is. And unmute.
Do you think that big brother's gonna be okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's just having to try a little harder than usual at training.
Tell me the truth. You've been slacking off in training at home, haven't you?
No way!
Get serious.
Oh? Alright then, come on. Show me what you've got.
Let's do this. Shadow Clone Jutsu!
Damn.
The
Yep.
Byakugan is able to see through virtually any possible obstacle. It has almost no blind spots. You know that, don't you? I'm not saying I disapprove of your fighting style, but... Are you really taking this seriously?
Damn.
Yes, it's a good eye, but you have to discipline it more.
And with that eye, you will shoulder the fate of this world.
What do you want to do, Boruto?
One more time. Okay, big sis?
Very well. Yes, that's it. Watch closely.
I know, he's still getting his ass whooped. Jeez, we're throwing shuriken at people?
In Trigram's palm rotation.
Yeah.
Well, did you notice anything? So you have
Yeah,
your
see,
answer.
like,
There's no evidence that the Byakugan has manifested. Sorry. Oh, but, even if it didn't manifest this time, that doesn't mean it won't manifest at some other time. And it could just be that something wasn't quite right. Besides...
Bottom line is, it didn't happen, you know? I'll get proof that my Byakugan's real, and I'll make my dad eat his words.
and unfortunately, it did not awake. Like I said, I thought it wasn't going to awake
Wow.
prior to...
I can't help it if it didn't appear. Anyway, my clothes are all dirty now, so I guess I'll go take a bath.
You can tell he sounds disappointed that his Bakugan didn't awaken.
Spend the night here.
How is it, Hima? Good? Yeah, it's yummy.
Here, have a little more.
Oh, thanks. That sounds good.
So,
Yeah.
how do you like my home cooking?
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Really? Well then, why don't you eat some more? Here, this is my specialty, meat and potatoes. Come on, eat up.
But I gotta say that Mom's is way better.
Oh,
You
damn.
did not just say that.
Yeah.
Comparing me
Like he
to
wasn't
other
afraid to
sisters.
really actually just say that.
You just wait, Boruto. Come on, Hima, let's do this. It's time to get your big brother. Okay.
Wait, who gets what? That's not fair.
Too bad.
You guys, hold on. We're not done.
Don't mind. Today's a special day.
They're gonna fight him.
so formal doesn't suit you. Come on, relax. It's just the two of us.
What is it?
Well then, your thoughts? After all, the Byakugan didn't manifest. Are you disappointed in your son?
No.
No.
Yeah, God.
At the very least,
Hypothetically, he
I know
was.
didn't lie to me.
I would have been like, you okay?
When
Jesus.
Boruto told me that he'd awakened the Byakugan, honestly, I didn't believe him at all. I thought he was making it up. Just another way for him to try to get my attention.
I'd imagine almost
I could see that at the same time because I've, if I remember right, past a couple
I don't know how to put
episodes,
this, but
he hasn't really been
he's
hanging
done
around
too easily for
Boruto
Boruto.
like
He's inclined
he
to
naturally
take
should,
shortcuts.
because of him being Hokage all the time and having to watch over the village.
grandson, is that it?
But he was different today. If he were just lying about his eye, he wouldn't have tried so hard. It's been quite a while
Facts.
since I've seen him like that. That's why I know that he's been telling the truth.
Yes, I believe he is too.
Thank God he says that, because
Okay.
some people could be like that and be like, nah, my son didn't do this, my son didn't do that. He's only doing it for this reason.
Now is that it wasn't the Byakugan.
I really don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye on him and see what happens. I can only hope that it doesn't turn out to be something bad.
It'll be okay. He's my grandson, after all.
You're right, and he's also my son.
Never thought of that. Like, what happens if he awakens the Bakugan
By the way, Naruto,
and he becomes
with
like
regards
this,
to the Byakugan, how has Himawari been doing?
in a weird way,
She
like some
hasn't actually
villainous
manifested
type
since that
thing.
one time.
That'd be crazy if Boruto become a villain.
I still can't believe that she manifested it at her age. Although, then again, it's not as if it's completely unprecedented. If anything happens, just bring her here.
I will. Thank you very much for that.
Yep.
But whether we're talking about Himawari or about Boruto, children always seem to find a way of surprising us.
I do.
Facts. I'm sorry I'm lost on my pajamas. I barely woke up. I was like, screw it, let's just get right to the reaction. And besides, the sweats I got
Excuse me.
are something pretty cool to have on anyways. And then this t-shirt, the tie-dye, if I'm saying that right.
I'm actually rather concerned about.
I wish I put more tie-dye in the front.
Oh,
I did this back
I'm
in like
just following
20,
through with my ninja way.
I want to say like 2017, 2018. But I didn't. I wish I put more in the front of tie-dye. But I think it's a lot more in the back. Yeah, looks like it. Damn it. There we go. I thought that would be 30 seconds, but I guess they're longer. And now we gotta add some weird culture-looking fish talking. Okay. Like I said, ads are kind of weird. What fish is that anyways? I was about to say a shark, but there's no way. But anyways, yeah, I kind of expected Boruto would awaken the Sharingan. Been nice if he did. Like when he went the second round to fight, I forgot her name, but Hinata's sister. He would have kind of awakened it right there for like a second, and then Hinata's sister would have pretended to be like, "You got to do this to actually awaken it," blah blah blah. And then after Naruto and all of them left, she would have gone to the Hinata's dad. Well, I think that's her dad too. Like, I'm stupid because aren't they? Aren't Hinata and whatever her name is? Aren't they actual biological sisters? Which meaning those are both her dad. Wait, rephrase that. Those are both. I think I'm saying that right. Both her dad. Both her dad. Both his dad. Or what the fuck? Okay, we're done. We're just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not saying it the right way.
Was that really just a dream?
Can't sleep, huh, Boruto?
Oh, they're still there.
Big sis.
I thought they went back to the house.
I'm sorry, big sis. You took all that time and energy to test me, but
It's okay.
probably thought I was just lying about it too. Of course, after what happened.
If he actually told you, he definitely doesn't think that.
You must be disappointed in me too, huh? Since I'm nothing but talk, you know?
Listen, never mind about all that stuff. Are you
Their grandpa is Hinata and that girl's dad. Jesus Christ. It's going through my head and I just have to get it out.
I'd say that's a bingo.
I don't get
If
it.
Hinata and her are biologically sisters. Because I can't remember if they're biologically sisters or she just calls her sister.
Doesn't have the power to do something like that.
Sorry. I was just kidding. Relax. Although, sparring does reveal things.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
the truth. Like letting me see how serious you were. Because of that, I'm absolutely certain that something big must have happened for you to claim you'd awakened the Byakugan.
Big sis.
Now,
At least she
I
said.
don't know what the Father of the Seventh might have thought about this,
Yeah, that's...
but you have to take care of this yourself. And if you run into any problems on the way, then don't hesitate to come and see me.
I feel like there's going to be that moment of something bad that happens.
I have to take care of this myself.
To have the. Yeah. The hell is that?
Felt then, if I could only grab hold of it.
What is that thing is imaging all the time? Shows it real quick, but you can't see the apparition of what it actually is. Bring the chair, get up closer. I think that's about accurate.
I guess I should have eaten more of those meat and potatoes.
What?
If I want to test something out, and if I want people to believe me, then there's only one thing I can do.
They actually have theaters now.
But if that's true,
Crazy.
then what is it I'm supposed to do, Kagema?
That's his favorite character. I guess that's his favorite, like, superhero.
Sarada. I could ask you the exact same thing.
I'm on my way home from
Sakura and
I'm
Sasuke's
going to
daughter.
Sensei on the way.
I guess honor students have it tough.
So are you a fan of Kagemasa too?
Okay, by the way,
Everyone's
Lord
crazy about
Orochimaru,
No,
that
not like that.
dude that appeared next to
You seemed pretty
Shikamaru's
interested
son
in
earlier, that had thicky white hair and stuff.
the rumor that
That's
you
Lord
were
Orochimaru's son that he made. He obviously didn't have no girlfriend or wife. He made him. So it's like, do you really trust this kid? Because it is Lord Orochimaru's son.
A lot of stress.
I thought, yeah, I said that right. Okay.
I can see it.
And then went away.
What's wrong? Hey!
So look at something evil next time, and that might awaken. But the problem is, that's not it. I wonder who this is, though. Watch it be somebody we know.
There's a shadow hovering around that guy. I gotta do something.
A shadow? What does that mean?
Like a darkness.
Just trust me, I can see it.
Boruto, wait!
When Boruto's acting that way, maybe you should help him out. But at the same time, I don't think we should be following somebody just into a random building at night.
Are you one of my fans? You must be, since you keep on following me.
Okay, my guy. Let's relax.
Yes, I can
See?
This is...
The wind carries the cries of the weak. Meanwhile, my eye throbs, imploring me to protect the powerless.
Who the?
No way! You're Kagemasa? You gotta be kidding. That's impossible.
You too, huh? So you think it's funny that I'm Kagemasa, do you?
Damn right I do! The Kagemasa I know isn't all out of shape like you are! I mean, he isn't, right?
Damn.
You're like all the others. All right, I'm gonna turn you into a barbecue chicken now. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I'll have that for dinner because chicken is lean and low in calories.
Okay,
What the
seriously,
hell?
What happened to you anyway? Kagemasa would never do something like this.
That is, I don't know, but it seems like that would be true.
It'll be fine. I'm in complete control. You'll see. I'll show them. I'll do what I want today and just get back on track tomorrow.
What? What you're saying and what you're doing are completely different.
saying the same things that all the others said to me. Just because I might have gotten a little out of shape, they canceled the next Kagemasa movie. I told them I'd be in shape by the time fully began, so why won't any of them believe
That when it shows him as a hero, is that a recent movie coming out, let's say? Because if it is, how do you go from being what he was to this within like the matter of days?
Now my barbecue chicken's ready.
Stupid boruto, get a hold of yourself.
Sarda!
Thank God she came.
Another one of my fans showed up, huh?
Who is this guy?
Look closely. He may seem different, but that's Kagemasa, you know?
He's who?
I'm evil jammer Kagemasa.
You don't seem like him.
I said I'll get back on track.
That's messed up.
Sarda!
It's hard to say if I want to say it's him or some other fan that made himself look like him, like cosplay. That's what that's where I'm coming from. Cosplay.
Really? That's how you thank me for saving you? Anyway, what's
Damn.
going on? How did this even happen?
Like I told you, he's possessed by this weird shadow. That's the thing that's been making him act all crazy.
You mean you were being serious about all that? Don't you think it's better if we just let the grown-ups deal with stuff like this? Is it really something you have to handle?
I'm the only one who can see the shadow. And that's why it has to be me who stops this guy. I have to.
Well, whatever you're planning, just make sure you don't fail.
You
Damn.
mean that you believe me about the shadow?
Look, I don't know anything about any shadow, but I do know that you aren't a liar.
Thanks, Sarda.
Well, thank
But
God.
I still think that you're an idiot.
She's okay.
Anyway, don't let your guard down.
I'd be like,
From what I see,
F
this
you
guy
then.
seems super strong.
I'll do my best, you know?
I feel like something bad's gonna happen in this situation.
Where did those brats run off to?
So, you're not gonna get fit after all, huh?
That was my last bag.
Here he comes.
That's nothing. I can handle that easily. Huh? How weak. Yes,
Clone.
I gotcha. Huh? What are you laughing about?
I gotta thank you, Kagemasa. It was because of watching you that I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Huh?
You said it yourself. If you want someone to trust in what you're trying to do,
Yes, believe me, I can do it. I can get fit and... Oh. Just kidding. Don't underestimate Kagemasa.
Okay.
Kagemasa would say this.
What?
Prove your words with your actions.
Damn.
Saying those words while eating junk food isn't very convincing, you know?
If you want people to believe you, then stop walking around carrying chocolates.
Whew. You know, maybe I could be Kagemasa the second.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Sarda.
His sidekick.
So, about that shadow I mentioned earlier.
Listen, I still have to go and report to Sensei tonight. See you, Dummy Masa the second.
Next up, Kagemasa. Despite rumors that the popular movie series was being canceled due to the lead actor's struggles with his weight, the film has recently resumed production.
Damn.
Okay, I'm taking
That sucks.
Big brother! Wait, you
If
forgot this!
I heard that right.
Oh, thanks. But I don't think I'm gonna need that old thing anymore. You can have it, Himawari.
You don't want it?
Nah.
Chip.
So in the end, you still didn't find out anything about that eye of yours?
No, nothing.
But then, why aren't you upset? I thought for sure that you'd be
Naruto's
angry you
favorite
weren't
food
able to
was
show up
him,
again.
right there.
And aren't you disappointed that it's not the
This
Byakugan?
guy. Lord
To be completely
Orochimaru's
honest, I don't really
son.
care if it's the Byakugan or not. I've Just gotta prove that it's special, you know? To you guys, and to my dad.
Because I was
too.
spoiled on some stuff of like
I mean,
who's. Luckily, it wasn't the
let's
show
just
itself.
say
It was more
I
like
gotta prove
who's
my words with my actions, you know?
who
Well, I guess that'll make all
whose
this
kids'
easier.
parents are
So how
everybody's
about we
like
start
type
after
thing. So
class
Lord
today?
Orochimaru,
Oh,
Shikamaru, and
I'll show you guys.
Tamari's, and then obviously Naruto and Hinata's Boruto. Boruto. So the problem with that shadow, two things. He's gonna have to figure out where it's coming from as much as find out how to actually get physically rid of it. Because he doesn't do that, the shadow's just gonna jump person to person to person to person and possess him. So he's definitely gonna have to start finding a way to awaken, or a way to actually beat it. That shit looks weird. I don't know if I forgot which Boruto said her name was, but helped him fight. I wonder if she saw him awaken it. Just didn't say anything. I feel like she didn't. But if she did, definitely go to Boruto's dad and mother and be like, yo, I witnessed it. So yeah. So what I'm going to start doing, it seems like, because prior to this, it seems like to me, when that last commercial plays, I can technically stop watching it, because after the commercials, it goes straight to the out intro for Boruto. So technically, I'm only in a sense watching one commercial. Actuality. So every time it gets to that third one, we're just gonna leave knowing we're going to the out intro. But, well, I'll test it out. So prior to that, I'll go back into the show prior to it just to see what happens. But anyways, we'll have to see if he just awakens it to be able to prove to his dad and his mom right in front of him that he awakens it. Hope he awakens it right in front of him eventually, like in the next like the next week. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.